I want to talk about Here Comes the Sun today. Thanks for jumping on the stream. Welcome to another installment of Get Good at Songwriting, where we cover music theory and some of my favorite songs and what it is about the composition that makes it great from an analytical standpoint. Yeah, this song's pretty straightforward aside from this one bit that we're about to talk about. This bit right here. So what's going on here? What is weird about this? Maybe you've been able to tell already. But the rhythm kind of changes. It goes all out of whack and we get a couple borrowed chords. So let's cover the harmony first here, okay? So we're in A major, then we get an E major, a 5 chord, and from there we get this cool little riff that leads us into a C major chord, and then a G major, and then into a D, and then back to an A. So basically what's happening is we're getting a little trip up the circle of fifths from C, up a fifth to G, up a fifth to D, up a fifth to A. So it's like this very bright, uplifting sound from the perspective of the C. We start out here and then we get brighter, and then we get brighter, and then we get brighter. Although the C chord, when it first hits, you could argue it sounds a little dark because it's a borrowed chord from the parallel minor scale, A minor. And then we get a G, which is a flat 7 chord, which is also not present in A major. You could call this a borrowed chord from the parallel minor scale as well. And then we get the D, and then we're home. So it's flat 3, flat 7 borrowed chords, and then 4, and then 1. And what's going on rhythmically here is very, very interesting, parallel to the harmonic interest that we get. Bottle sounds with a reverb. Songs in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. This is the 8th note grid right here. Daka, boku, daka, boku, daka. And there's always groups of 4. Boku, daka, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. But check out what happens when the bridge hits. We get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that rhythmic switch up just gives it so much interest. You could call this an odd meter thing. And if you were to write it out, let me see. How would I write this out? It's like a 7/8, 6/8, 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rhythmic asymmetry in general is a huge topic, and it's fantastic for adding interest to your songs. One of the many ways in which you can add a little complexity to your music, which needs to be balanced out by simplicity and accessibility. And the more complex you make your songs, the harder it is to balance that out with enough accessibility